What's going on, guys? Happy Saturday. In this video, we are looking at the NBA slate for DraftKings and FanDuel. This slate starting in a few hours, so I wanted to go ahead and make the video quickly. I'm posting the picks on DraftKings already on the screen. Won't have time to go through each player today, but these are the six that I really like. I just wanted to share that at least. John Moran is $9,700. He had a good game in terms of getting you fantasy points, had a triple-double, didn't have a good game shooting-wise, but he played 41 minutes, so that's the most minutes we've seen him play. And they came back from 225-point deficits, so that was awesome to see from John Morant. Donovan Mitchell, the Jazz have to win this game. They don't want to go back to Dallas down 3-1. Mitchell's been good for them in terms of just getting you 30-plus points. For fantasy-wise, some of these games he hasn't, maybe he's taken shots that he shouldn't have taken, at least in the first couple of games. Last game, he was a bit more reserved, only took 21 shots, but they ended up still losing. So the ball's going to be in Donovan Mitchell's hands. The price tag is appealing. He does give you upside. He's getting some assist as well, which is nice. Gary Trent is way too cheap at this price tag. I mean, we played him last game, played 45 minutes, 38 fantasy points, made 9 shots, 4 threes. Going to play huge minutes today. People were scared to play him from that sickness, but at least he wasn't doubtful heading into game 3 like he was in game 2. He looked like he was fine. And the price tag only went up $200 for a guy that should play north of 40 plus minutes easily. At the power forward position, plugged in Tobias Harris because I like the price tag on him. I mean, he played 47 minutes last game. They did go into overtime, but still, we're probably going to see 40-plus minutes out of Tobias once again. He's getting you rebounds, and with Matisse Thybulle not playing in Toronto because the vaccine status, just more minutes for Tobias, more minutes for Danny Green, who I also do like. At center, I plugged in Brennan Clark. They started him in the second half, so definitely like Brennan Clark. He should be starting over like Kyle Anderson, who they started in the first half, but it didn't really work out, and we saw Clark starting in the second half, and they ended up winning the game with Clark. So you should expect him to start this game, not Kyle Anderson. And at 5K for a guy that does give you 6x upside, if not more, chance for a double-double. They've moved away from Steven Adams against Cat. And then last game we have is Danny Green. $4,100. He played 46 minutes out of 53 total. Got you some rebounds. He's been shooting the ball well in terms of from distance. 3 threes back-to-back games. Just had one bad game in this series, which was the first game. The price tag has moved up a little bit at 41, but I still like him at this price tag. Other options to look to at the top end is Kyrie Irving at 96. For value, we have a couple of guys in the 3K range, like Vanderbilt had a good game, 37, after playing 9 minutes the game before. Royce O'Neal was out there just running around, running into people last game, causing havoc. That's something that hopefully he cleans up. But that's kind of it at the value. In the 3K range, 4K range, you have Dragic at 41, you have Seth Curry, 43, Beasley at 42, Achua looks good at his price tag. We could get Robert Williams, so if he does play, then Tice is no longer that appealing. I like Clarkson. They should be looking to get him more minutes today after, they should be looking to get him more minutes than like Royce O'Neal. I mean, they need shooters. Dallas is making them look like Dallas is shooting a lot of threes and knocking them down, so might as well have a three-point shooter out there that can try to match that. And that's it for the value-wise. That's it for DraftKings. Sorry for the quick video, but I'll go ahead and touch on FanDuel once again. All right, over on FanDuel, same type of deal, same type of players I'm targeting. At the point guard position, I'm looking at Kyrie or John Morant at their price tags. Luka, he's still a good play if he does play, but he's up in the air with his questionable injury status there. Might not get a full workload, but as John Morant's going to play 40 minutes in a close game. Same thing for Kyrie. Value-wise at the position, you have Maxey at a decent price tag, Pat Bev, Marcus Smart. 4K range, you're looking at maybe Clarkson. We had a good game from Mike Conley, but Clarkson and Seth Curry at the bottom look pretty appealing. At shooting guard, I love the price tag on Donovan Mitchell at 85. Also think you can easily get up to James Harden. Also like Jaylen Brown there. We had a good game from Russell, but it's tough for all three of these guys to go off, especially against Memphis. So maybe today is Anthony Edwards' turn, or definitely Cat's turn. He hasn't made his mark on the series yet. Moving on to small forward, Gary Trent is too cheap. Great price tag at 54. You also have Anunoby I plugged in that power forward. I like Bane and Bogdanovic as two other guys to plug in your mid-range wise. And then at the top end, Tobias looks a little bit better on DraftKings, but I like Brown at 82, Harden at 87, even like Edwards looks pretty appealing at his price tag. Power forward, like Anunoby's price. Top end, don't mind getting to Cat. I like Pascal too at 84. He had a down game last game. But, going up against Embiid with how they're matching up, it's not the best for him. But still a pretty good price tag for him to maybe go off today. And then value-wise, it's Anunoby at 62. I like Bogdanovich at 59. And, I plugged in Clark at center just because I think he looks like a great value. Other option would be paying up for Embiid. Don't really see myself going with Rudy Gobert at 73 or Horford at 7K, especially if Robert Williams is back. And if Robert Williams is back, that kind of takes away Tice. So that's about it for the video. Best of luck tonight for this, or this afternoon for this NBA slate. Good luck, and I'll see you all next time.